got me waiting. Don't you know you got me waiting? Just us two. It's just me and you. Yeah. Girl, I feel away, BITCH. The boys always spending all their money on love. The boys always spending all their money on. They wanna touch it, squeeze it. Cassie, get your mother ass up. Get your mother ass up right now, Cassie. Get your mother ass up right now, bitch. Cause if I'm up, you need to get up too. Get your motherfucking ass up here and get to the front. Right motherfucking now. Cause see, listen, I was in my bed comfortable as hell when a notification came across my motherfucking phone. Okay, get your ass up. Right goddamn now. I'm Cassie, bitch. I'm not for girl. You better get your ass up, girl. We need to have a conversation. I'm mad as hell, bitch. I'm mad as hell. I'm not even finna hold y'all. Girl, I'm mad as fuck. I mean, I appreciate you getting your justice any kind of way that you could get it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but girl, get your ass up. We need to have a conversation. Okay? It was time for people to pay for their crime. Cassie? You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get into it because one thing about New York Times, they going to give us the tea. They're going to let us know what's going on and we're going to get into it. But y'all know why y'all here. Y'all know why y'all here, okay? The story came out on yesterday by the New York Times letting America know that P. Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Miss Cassie, has decided to sue him over RAPE, okay, sex trafficking, physical and emotional abuse, honey. Do you hear what I say? So it's been all these think pieces. It's been different articles. I'm sorry, not articles, but it's been different interviews, clips of interviews where people have come out and said certain things about Mr. Diddy that pretty much confirmed a lot of what Cassie put in her statement. Okay. Now, if y'all watched my video earlier today, then you guys ended up seeing where I went into detail about the overall court documents and everything. So we definitely got into those details and we got into the grain of everything. And for me, I'm pissed about it. The things that I read and the stuff this girl suffered through and the fact that this man wanted her to call him the same name she would call her granddaddy, which is Pop Pop. Bitch, I wanted you to pop some shit up in the courtroom. Okay? I wanted you to get some shit popping in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly on the documentation, they said they was ready to go to trial, baby, by jury if necessary. Okay? So, girl, I am heated. I'm hot about it. Like, when I saw that, I'm pissed. I'm hot. I'm mad. I want justice still. Period. Okay? I want justice for everybody. But we about to, you know what I'm saying? I'm so fucking mad, y'all. I'm really pissed. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm mad as hell. And it's not something that happened to me. It's something that happened to Cassie. So Cassie can handle this situation in all honesty in whatever way that she chooses. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like her coming with this such a thick lawsuit the way that she did was empowering other victims, you know what I'm saying, to come forth and want to tell their stories, whether it was done by way of Diddy or anybody else. Like, it was giving a lot of empowerment to other women, because one thing we know for the most part in the industry, Cassie has been very unproblematic, in my opinion. She doesn't say a whole lot. She barely gives you anything in interviews and stuff. So for her to come out with such an extensive lawsuit, that for me lets me know, or leads me to believe that what's happening is true, because she's just not gonna say that if they ain't like, it just didn't seem like that's something Cassie would do. I just didn't think that lady would lie on him. And then when you get other details of, you know, the clips, articles, interviews, whatever, that kind of validates what she's saying, baby. You know, yeah, I believed it even more. What I'm actually trying to pull up before we get into the story, give me 1 second, because I was sent this. Did he send it? Let me see. Let me see if I have that by text first. I do. I do. Okay. It was okay. Let me go to their Instagram page and see if I can pull that up. All right. Agenda.studios. Okay. So y'all know P. Diddy was actually supposed to have an event here in Atlanta over the weekend, right? He was supposed to have something here in Atlanta over the weekend. I believe it was supposed to be on Sunday for his DeLeon liquor or something like that. Well, they actually ended up canceling that event. So let me go ahead and share my screen so that you guys can see where they listed that at. Okay. So this is what they're saying. They said, "Dear Atlanta," and this was uploaded on today. Okay, important announcement. "It is with a heavy heart that we announce the unfortunate cancellation of Sunday's highly anticipated DeLeon Day Party. Recent serious allegations against DeLeon Tequila owner, Mr. Sean Puff Combs, have compelled us to take immediate action. In light of these circumstances, we believe it is in the best interest of our community to regrettably cancel the event. We understand the disappointment this may bring, but we remain committed to the values of integrity and accountability. However, we are excited to share that we have something special in the works for November 21st. And that's when they encourage people to stay tuned in for the upcoming announcements." Okay, so this right here is right out of Atlanta. And the reason why I wanted to mention that in reference to, you know, this lawsuit being settled is because he started to lose opportunities. And I can imagine what he was losing behind the scenes that we did not know anything about. I can imagine the phone calls that he was getting, and people beginning to disassociate themselves with this man. I feel like he called that lady's bluff. Because according to his attorney, it was a shakedown. She had met with him, and she's trying to get 30 million. But according to her attorney, another reason why I believe everything Cassie says is her attorney said that Diddy offered her money. And I guess that wasn't the amount that she wanted or whatever. And so she decided to press forward, right? So to know that they have indeed settled when that was already on the table, he probably was like, "All right, fine, get her whatever she wants." I'm like, yeah, whatever she put in that documentation was 1000% true. And now to me, I feel like your reputation is still damaged in a bit to me because it's out there now. This documentation, you fucked this up for yourself. You allowed that girl to come this far to put her truth out there. And we cannot unsee it and we cannot unbelieve it. So now we all have a perception of you, which has actually been the perception of you for many years, bits and pieces here and there. But when you piece all this together and read this document, that's who they say you are is exactly who the fuck you is. And I just don't think that people really fucking with you like that. So you can come out and be Mr. Love this week. You could come out and be Mr. Dedicated the next week. You could come out and be holy next month. And I don't think nobody gonna give a damn. I'm just telling you what it is that I think the people not really gonna care. Thank you so much, Brittany12, for the super chat. I think this is not over. She laid the foundation. Listen, I have to be honest. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm hoping it's not over. I hope it's not over, y'all. I was ready for the floodgates to bust open. I knew it was cracked. I told y'all it was cracked, but it wasn't wide open like it really could have been. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm like, Cassie, get your ass up, bitch. So we could talk about this shit. Get your ass up, because I need to know why the fuck you went and did this. Who advised you? Who advised you? Girl, we were supposed to see him pay for his crime. Now, y'all know also earlier today, I had came out and let you guys know that Diddy had like this secret investigation or something like that, right? Well, TMZ came out to correct that, and they said that Diddy is not the subject of the criminal investigation. So I should have known then when they came out and said that Diddy was not the subject of the secret criminal investigation. I should have known then that was going to be the moment that he was going to start trying to clean some shit up about himself. That's what I should have known. NYPD says the information its spokesperson provided about a locked Diddy investigation was incorrect. The full NYPD statement reads, yesterday, a member of the NYPD's Public Information Office erroneously told a reporter about the apparent existence of an active case file containing the name Sean Combs. There is no such investigation at present. Further, the release of such information is not consistent with the internal policies of the Office of the Deputy Commissioner, Public Information. The NYPD always treats allegations of sexual and RAPE extremely seriously and urges anyone who has been a victim to file a police report so that support and services can be offered to survivors and a comprehensive investigation can be conducted. Okay, so that's when they said that Diddy was the subject of this secret investigation, and now they're saying that Diddy is not. Okay, that is not true. But again, I feel like it was true. I feel like what the man said the first time around, he was not lying. He was absolutely telling the truth about it. But you know, Diddy got people. He got them connects, allegedly. Okay. That he probably said it was like, hey, handle that, take that, handle that for me. Go ahead and clear that up. And I should have known at that moment some stuff was finna change because he was starting to clean some shit up. Thank you so much for the super chat, Queenie the Virgo. It's go if she opened up the door for RICO charges. If y'all read that complaint, I'm also waiting for the boys to come to the yard. Thank you so much for the super chat. We gonna see. I don't know. I'm feeling away because it just makes me feel like, once again, a powerful person with money is yet again untouchable. Unless you Jeffrey Epstein and you holding everybody else's secrets and you could put them in jeopardy too, and then it's off with your head, I suppose. Thank you, Jasmine, for the super chat. Didn't Deleon cut ties with him in June? I didn't think it was Deleon. I thought it was something dealing with Ciroc. I thought it was like a company with Ciroc or a different liquor company that he was dealing with, because I thought that he owned Deleon, but the other one he part ways with. So that's what I'm thinking, but don't quote me. Somebody in the comments may know, but I didn't think it was Deleon. Thank you so much, Jasmine, for the super chat. Lash District 12, thank you for the super chat. 10 years of abuse settled overnight. I know you lying. No, I know you fucking lying. Okay, is what you mean. I know you fucking lying. Hello? Thank you so much for the super chat, girl. So we are about to check out this article, y'all. Make sure you guys are coming in and supporting the channel. Give me 1 second. Yeah, make sure you guys come in, like up the video. We have about 600 people in the chat, so hopefully we can get the likes to match. All right, so I'm about to pull this up so that we could talk about it, because I'm mad as fuck. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say this on this live, because I am actually highly disappointed. Highly, 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 highly disappointed. But you had us in an uproar on yesterday. You had us in an uproar on yesterday and this morning, and then by the end of the nightfall, going into the weekend, you got the audacity to tell us that you done settled. And then I feel a way about it because, bitch, you've been settling all motherfucking day is what it's giving. And then y'all want to drop this tea a few minutes before it's about to be a whole nother day, Saturday on the weekend. Girl, I'm pissed about, girl, let me just, girl, it ain't even my girl. I'm just hot because I just don't want nobody else to be discouraged. So if y'all got some tea on him or whatever, girl, come to the front and get your justice. Okay. But anywho, let's get into the article. Cassie settles lawsuit accusing Sean Combs of RAPE and abuse. The R&B singer Cassandra Ventura and the music mogul did not disclose the terms of the settlement, which came one day after Miss Ventura filed an explosive complaint. And girl, it was indeed explosive. And baby, the fact that y'all done sat up here and got this all together and settled it, baby, you look so fucking guilty, sir. You look so guilty. Sean Combs reached a settlement with the singer Cassie a day after she filed a lawsuit accusing him of RAPE and physical abuse. Sean Combs and the singer Cassie, of course, they reached this settlement. They go on to say the parties announced on Friday evening that they had reached an agreement to resolve the case, though they disclosed no details about the terms of the settlement. Okay, they go on to look like they're quoting Cassie, I believe. They say, I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. Cassie, whose real name is Cassandra, okay, said in a statement, she says, I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support. Baby, he broke her off a check today. Today. He broke her off that motherfucking check today. And some part of me, although I wish this kind of would have went further and went to trial and stuff, I hope the price went up. I hope after she filed the lawsuit, whatever she was asking for before versus what he was willing to give her, I hope the price went up by another $5 million. Period. But let's keep going. All right. Now, in a statement, Mr. Combs says, we have decided to resolve this matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best. Love. Girl, I could fight his ass. I'm just like, girl, I could just, ooh. Girl, I could just, And then watch how Miami probably start bringing her ass out next week trying to have conversations and tweets and everything. Miami, you can't say a motherfucking thing. And I don't want to hear shit from your whack ass supporters either. I don't want to hear a fuck ass thing from none of you motherfuckers. Because when this dropped, y'all was silent as fuck. Santana, sit your ass back. Sit your $5 ass down before we make change. Sit your ass back in the corner. We don't want to hear a motherfucking thing from now none of y'all hoes. You too, JT. Okay? You too. Sit back and shut the because y'all wasn't saying shit. But now that this is settled, probably going to be out here trying to ease your way back in. Act like life is all grand and you back out. You thinking that you're going to be able to make Diddy's image look any better. You ain't. You was helping his image for about a year or so now. But when Cassie dropped this tea, you can't help that. Okay? So we don't want to hear nothing that your ass got to say. You are them mangy ass fans. Okay? And them raggedy ass friends. I don't want to hear shit. Okay? Always worried about somebody talking about y'all and saying this and saying that. But when y'all voices really matter, you hoes ain't talking about shit. Understand it. Hello? So I don't want to hear motherfucking thing from none of them hoes. But let's keep going. And you better be making sure while you over there telling this Asian woman that Diddy make her a fucking eater. You better hope that he ain't making you no motherfucking eater too. Because it's giving a track record. And now the people over there worried about you. Okay? It's giving free Miami. It's what it's giving, bitch. But we're going to keep going. Because they about to got me. Anyway, so they're saying for Mr. Combs, the settlement quickly shuts down what could have been a risky and potentially embarrassing process of legal discovery in which realms of evidence are made public and a possible trial. Girl, we all know, honey, because that's what I was waiting on, but I wanted the public embarrassment. I'm not even going to hold you. I did. And I wanted the trial too. Anywho, they're saying, and Miss Ventura, who has already aired her accusations through a public complaint, avoids a cross-examination by Mr. Combs' attorneys. Baby, first of all, now y'all could have left that piece out, New York Times, because do you really think a woman that brought a 35-page lawsuit to the front, extremely detailed, with locations, dates, and motherfucking names in there, do you really think she gave a fuck about being cross-examined by Mr. Combs and his attorneys? Girl, what? No, she didn't. She told you how she wanted a jury trial anyway. Hello? So she didn't give a fuck about that. But let's keep going. So they say in a lawsuit that drew international attention, Miss Ventura, who signed to Mr. Combs' Bad Boy label in 2005 when she was 19 and dated him for about a decade, accused Mr. Combs of what she said was years of beatings, controlling behavior, and various forms of sexual abuse, including rape. In a response, a lawyer of Mr. Combs, Mr. Ben Brathman, said Mr. Combs vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations. Y'all denied these allegations, but I bet you his ass settled the very next day, baby. Because them allegations was on his mother arse. Do you hear me? They was on his arse so good that he ain't had no choice but to settle. But you was just denying it the other day, though. Y'all was just over there shooting it down. Somebody, it was a shakedown. Okay. Well, girl, it's definitely giving breakdown. Come on. Steady breaking me on down is what ended up happening, because now you got to pay this lady all this money. Because let me say something, ain't no way y'all just decided to resolve this amicably without a check involved. Hello, and it's still giving you guilty over here. But let's keep going. Now, according to Ms. Ventura's suit, which was filed on Thursday in federal district court in Manhattan, Mr. Combs assaulted her numerous times, leaving her bloodied and bruised. She said his employees sometimes took her to hotels for days to recover out of the public eye. In one of the suit's most disturbing allegations, Ms. Ventura said that for years she was forced to participate in certain encounters, okay, with a succession of male prostitutes, okay? And as Mr. Combs watched and masturbated and recorded videos, okay, according to the suit, Mr. Combs called these events freak-offs, and they took place in a number of high-end hotels throughout the United States. Girl, listen to me. Thank you so much, Jasmine, for the super chat. I wonder how much she got, especially if he allegedly only paid Diego a whopping $1,000 over all these years. Thank you so much for the super chat. Who is Diego? Is that the was that the chef? Was that the chef that they were coming out and saying that she sued him for I believe harassment, sexual harassment or something like that, and they weren't trying to take it to trial? Is that who you meant? I'll have to see. Let me, because I think somebody sent that to me, so I'm just checking to see if I still have that, where they were saying that this woman tried to sue Diddy. She used to be a chef for him or something like that. Give me 1 second. I just want to see if I have it. Do I still have it? Okay, I'm not seeing it. I thought I still had it. I might find it later. But anywho, I know they were saying that there was a chef that was trying to sue Diddy, but I don't know what actually went wrong with that situation. Let me double check. Or was it on this site? Maybe was it on Gossip of the City? Yeah. Is that her? Well, I'm not sure if that's her name, but that was, I don't know what her name is, but Diddy's ex-chef suing for sexual harassment and more, but the jury won't hear the case. And that was back in 2017 when she sued for sexual misconduct and non-payment for her overtime work. So I'm not sure if that's who you were referring to or not. Okay. Yeah, that's what you just asked me. I'm sorry. Yeah, Diego, got you. That's the liquor company. Thank you for the super chat. I wonder how much he got if he allegedly only paid a whopping $1,000. That's all he paid them over all these years. That's all they got. $1,000? That don't even sound right. $1,000? Sheesh capiche. Thank you so much, Pisces Unicorn, for the super chat. I found your channel from the Escape SWV show coverage and have been a fan ever since. I'm glad to see your glow up and wishing you the best for your new baby. Sidebar, I'm so disappointed by the Cassie and Diddy mess. Boo. Thank you so much, Pisces Unicorn, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining the channel and enjoying the channel. I appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, okay. So I was thinking about the doggone chef, but you're talking about the liquor company, which I think is different than Deleon. But that's crazy if they only got $1,000. See, now y'all about to send me down another rabbit hole. That's all we got is rabbit holes when it comes to Diddy. I swear. But let's keep going. Okay. They're saying, according to Miss Ventura's suit, Mr. Combs controlled nearly every aspect of her life, paying for her homes, car, clothes, and other necessities, and even had access to her personal medical records. The suit says Miss Ventura never went to the police because she feared it would merely give Mr. Combs another excuse to hurt her. Baby. Just rereading this, y'all. You know, and we've gone over this a number of times, but just going back through this and rereading it and knowing that they just settled this lawsuit this evening, it pisses me off even more, because I'm like, girl, as I reread all of this, this is even more of a reason that this case should not have been settled. And he should have had to, you know, take it on the chin. Like you had to take it on the chin, in the face, in the eye, in the stomach, in the chest, multiple times. He had to take this one on the chin. That's how I was feeling. Okay. So I'm glad she got her whatever she was seeking. If it was monetary, pay me for my pain, pay me for my time, and you can say the bullshit because everything is mine. If it was given that, then I'm glad that she got her coin. But at the same time, it's like, nah. You owe everybody an apology for your shit. And I'm talking about Diddy. You owe everybody an apology for your shit. I wanted him to go to trial, but listen, that's how you know it's true, because he wasn't ready for all of that tea to come out on him like that. Because here's the thing, not only would he have to sit on the stand, y'all, people around him would have to sit on the stand. People affiliated with the situation that don't even work for him no more would have to come to the front and sit on the stand and tell what it is they know. And in addition to that, we would have ended up learning so much more than just what she put in the news. In the lawsuit. We would have had to learn so much more than that. So girl, I'm just let me see, where's that comment? Jamie, I think he gave her a cute coin for this to be settled in a day. Listen, he did. He gave her a cute coin. My thing is that I just hope that the price went up. That's all I'm saying. I just hope the price went all the way up. Mr. Combs, who started Bad Boy in '93, became one of the most powerful, successful figures in the hip hop industry, working with a lot of major people in the industry. His rise to fame has been dotted with allegations of violence, including that he and his bodyguards beat a rival music executive, Steve Stout, with the champagne bottle and other items. All right. Last year, Mr. Combs received a Lifetime Achievement honor at the BET Awards, and in September, he was given the Global Icon Award at the MTV Music Awards. Yeah, I believe he got that this year. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this may not be over. I feel like more suits and more things are going to come out about Diddy, because I feel like for the past 2 to 3 years, possibly at least 2, I feel like he's been working on cleaning up his image a bit. From receiving that Lifetime Achievement Award last year, then getting a Global Icon Award this year, then wanting to donate to this HBCU and that HBCU and all of that. I feel like he was over there probably cleaning some stuff up. And then he parted ways with one of the liquor companies, which I believe was Ciroc, probably because he know if some stuff like this come out, he ain't got to worry about a sponsor dropping him. He got his own liquor company, which is De Leon. So it ain't like, ain't nobody drop me. I still can keep it going with the liquor, because once you start losing sponsors and stuff, it's like a trickle down effect. So I just feel like he's just been getting in preparation mode for stuff like this over the past few years. And that's just where we at. He been getting in preparation, honey. Let's keep going. Even with the settlement, however, the damage to Mr. Combs' reputation and legacy may be substantial. In the day since Miss Ventura's suit was filed, past allegations of violence and abuse have been resurfaced, and various musicians have publicly signaled their support for Cassie. Okay. In a statement, her attorney, said, "I am very proud of Miss Ventura for having the strength to go public with her lawsuit. She ought to be commended for doing so." Oh, she very commended. And I know that you're very proud, because I also know that the check that you're finna get is gonna be very, very hefty, if you get my drift. Okay. So sir got paid. And I feel like y'all should have got paid the way y'all sat up there and wrote that article. I mean, not that article, but the way y'all wrote up that lawsuit, girl, that lawsuit was written so well, girl. I thought I was reading a fucking book. The way they was laying everything out and organizing and ordering with the Roman numerals and telling what's happening here in the dates, like, girl, they was on point. So y'all deserve y'all coin, and whatever y'all put in that lawsuit definitely got his ass to settle within 24 hours. So y'all deserve y'all coin, bitch. Y'all definitely get them girl. Get them that coin for sure. I just hope the price went up. I hope the price went up. I hope he paid her lawyer fees and anything else. I really do. I really, really do. Thank you so much, Lash District 12 for the super chat. I'm glad she got her coin. But if she saw this all the way through, she would have saved so many victims and got real closure and justice and still got paid. I feel like he got off still. Okay, we see each other. We see each other, because that's how I feel as well. That's exactly how I feel as well. I'm like, damn, like I'm happy that she settled, but it's like, shit, I feel like so many women were feeling empowered to share their stories and their experiences and what they may have been through. And I feel like, in all honesty, y'all, this would have definitely been a shake for the this would have definitely been a shake for the hip hop industry, because a lot of times we hear so much about different stories and things that may have gone on and people that we may have looked up to or enjoyed their music. We learn so much about how problematic they really are. And I feel like if this would have went through, more people would have been even more confident to speak out about, some of these bigger artists that may have been around for years that may have committed possibly similar crimes or whatever. So I think he probably took this one on the chin with paying more money for not just himself, but also for anybody else that's gonna have some allegations to come out. But listen, y'all, still feel empowered, be encouraged. Come on, what she said, no matter what's going on, he'll make it all right. You just gotta be strong, girl. Go ahead and stay strong, be encouraged. So if you got something on somebody and they done made you feel away and they done violated you and you still are able to file a civil suit or even charges on their ass, pull it to the front. Pull it to the front and air that out. That's just how I feel about it. Air it out and tell it, okay? So for the people that's just now joining the live, yes, it's true, girl. It is true. Cassie has settled the lawsuit, and this is coming from the New York Times, okay? Cassie settles lawsuit accusing Sean Combs of rape and abuse. All right. Now, they did not disclose the terms of the settlement. And y'all know we just found out this tea on yesterday. And by the end of the night, we're learning that it's done. Okay. Cassie says that she has decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that she have some level of control. She wants to thank her family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support. Diddy responds and says, "We have decided to resolve this matter amicably, and I wish Cassie and her family all the best. Love." That's all that they said, but they are confirming that it is settled. And I refuse to believe that it was settled without a check. And that's just that. Okay. So, girl, that's really that. I wanted to come and bring y'all the tea, let y'all know what's going on, because girl, if I had to get up out of my bed, I wanted Cassie to get her ass up out that $1 million bed too, so she can come have a conversation with us, because I feel like he did get off the hook just a little bit there. Okay, I wanted the floodgates to open all the way when they put a court date on it, but it looked like we won't be getting that. Okay, but she will be getting her coin. You think she settled with the NDA? Let me tell you, I wouldn't. I could see that, because the reason why, you're right, I could see him giving her that and a possible NDA to not talk about this, because he was just trying to give his artists back their music. So with giving them back their music, what else did he give them? An NDA. So if you want rights to your music, you can have it. You just got to sign this NDA. So I also feel like he gave her more money, or the money she was seeking, and then also said, you're gonna have to sign this NDA so that this will never come up again. I can see that he just did it to the other folks, so I can see him doing this to her. And then it's also beyond the statute of limitations, so I don't think that she would be able to like press charges or anything for some of the assault and things that happened to her. Although I felt like, hell, they did it with Cosby, why they can't do it with him? And then I'm wondering, how much does an NDA truly cover when a crime is committed like that, with multiple assaults and, physical abuse and, the big R. So can you really do an NDA for a person to not really speak on that? But I'm sure it was pitched to her for sure. I do believe that it was pitched to her when when they were doing the settlement and he was getting ready to write this damn check, because that's what I think. Okay, so it doesn't cover crimes. So since it doesn't cover crimes, that means that Cassie can come to us later and write a book about it. And Diddy can't penalize her. He can't do anything. He can't say anything. Is that what y'all telling me? Because she should be able to do that. If she decided to do her little Lifetime movie or something, she should be able to do that. So I wonder. She would have never said anything if he would have paid sooner. Y'all hear a little he say, she say, and try to make it facts. Y'all don't know these people. That's very true. We only know what it is that New York Times is reporting to us. He definitely could have paid her sooner. He definitely could have paid that woman sooner, but he didn't. And so since he didn't, I will hope the price just went up since she didn't put this all this detailed information out about him. Do you think she could have been disposed? Uh, what? Or gave statement to the police or FBI before signing? I don't know. I doubt it. Well, I ain't gonna say I doubt it, but I'll just say I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if she could have or could not have given a statement to the FBI. In all honesty, I feel like her court records are enough. Do y'all need a statement when it's legal? Like it's a legal draft of the lawsuit, so it's like, do y'all really need that? You know what I'm saying? Somebody said it best a while ago, and it really made me think about my aspirations. They were saying that not a single person can be a billionaire without being a bad person. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. But his lawyers saw the blogs today and shut this thing down. Okay. Talking about this girl trying to get him trying to shake him down. I'm like, okay. Okay. Well, it looked like she done shook y'all all the way down then, because this was definitely some damning details that was about to hurt their reputation and probably still has hurt the reputation of Diddy. I don't think a lot of people are going to go backwards. This is etched and sketched in our brains. The things that Cassie said happened to her by hands of Diddy. I don't see that changing at all. I really don't. So I do kind of feel like, I know he innocent until proven guilty, but it really is given whatever she said he did. He did that shit. Okay. But let's see. Is there anything else? I think that's really it. A leopard don't change his stripes, his spots. I think he gonna start showing Young Miami. Where did he go? Young Miami, his true colors. I feel like he already has. I feel like he already has shown Young Miami his true colors. I just think that we are not aware. We're not aware of what he's already shown Miami. You feel what I'm saying? I think she does a great job with the not disclosing that, but I wouldn't be surprised if she already know what's going on. Wouldn't be surprised at all. But I just wanted to come to y'all real quick. Let me see what some of the people in the comments are saying over here on the Shade Room, just to see what they may be saying about this matter. I wonder if these people are just as upset as I am. Okay, I just actually want to refresh, see if there's been like some updated comments or whatnot over here. Let's see. Did it pop up? Okay, there we go. Child. Okay, somebody says she's a disappointment at this point. Whoa, not she's a disappointment. We were ready to go to bat for you, sis. If you and hubby was down bad, you could have just said that in the imaginary close friends. Shaking my head. First of all, BITCH. Don't be trying to switch this. See, that's another thing that's gonna piss me off is how people try to turn this narrative into it was a money grab, or that it was her and her husband was down bad. BITCH. The problem is y'all is looking the opposite way. While all this shit is happening over here, they got y'all stupid ass looking to the left. Why are you not paying attention and adhering to the fact that this man still paid, though, you dumb bimbo headed asshole? Like, are you not paying attention to that? If y'all was down bad, no, bitch, he was down bad. That's why his ass got to pay all that money. That's why they fucking settled, you dummy. Why would she settle when she done put the lawsuit out there? Why would she approach him for a settlement? Obviously, his team approached her for it. When she put the lawsuit out there, they was ready to go to trial. What the hell is you talking about? I don't like that. If you and hubby was down bad, but you down bad as fuck for even writing something like that. Like, are you okay? Anywho, she shouldn't have brought this to the public if all it took was a payout to solve the problem. There are real trauma victims who felt empowered with her decision. Stand up and speak out. I do agree with the trauma part. This was very irresponsible on her part. And I don't think that was irresponsible, though. And it's so funny to me because y'all be fake as fuck. Like, y'all be so fake. Y'all be team yada yada yada. Yeah, and then as soon as it flips, then all of a sudden y'all want to try to sit up there and label her like she's the damn problem. Ma'am, sirs, he still did whatever the fuck she said he did. And that's how Diddy gonna get you got you hoes at the end of the day. That's how he's gonna get you gotcha. Because now y'all trying to make it seem like she is the problem. Now I agree with some of what this lady is saying, but not all. Thank you, Roydell and Aberstein. Roydell and Aberstein. Hilarious cousin. Thank you for the super chat. I don't think Diddy is off the hook yet. This could have gotten the DA's attention, and they're likely other victims. That's what I'm thinking, that it could possibly be other victims. You know what I'm saying? I did not want her to, thank you so much for the super chat. But yeah, I didn't want her to withdraw this suit. But if that's how she received her justice and she got her monetary gain, then that's fine. I really wanted the suit to go for one, to empower other people, and for him to, girl, if he did all this, he should have to suffer. Honestly, it shouldn't really be no amount of money that's put on it, for real. But they say, for people to say this was very irresponsible on her part, I don't think it's ever irresponsible for a person to share their trauma experience, for them to share with other people what the fuck happened to them. I don't think that was necessarily irresponsible, but I guess when you attach it to money, for some people, that's irresponsible. She says one of the reasons why people don't take victims seriously in this case, and y'all probably was the same ones that was praising Carly Russell. But anywho, let's keep going. Diddy lawyers took one look at the court document and said, if you don't settle this shit right, motherfucker. They said Kid Cudi co-signing the bombing of his car didn't help matters either. This case was as good as one for Cassie. This would have been an 11-figure judgment. That's why he settled. I think Cassie was prepared to take it to trial if she had to. She put just enough in that court doc to let him know she's not playing with him. Good for her. And that's what I agree with this comment. And I also was thinking that, I was like, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if what we saw ain't even the half of it. Right? Whatever she put in the documents, I feel like this is just enough of a piece to let you know I'm not playing with your ass. And if we go to trial, I'm really gonna let the bird sing. For sure. For sure. Somebody says, I felt like she all about the money, because for her to settle within 24 hours, there's definitely some truth to what he did, but she chose to take the money instead of exposing him. Well, see, here's the thing. She already exposed him. We just wanted further exposure. But she's already exposed him. Her settling could have been life or death for her, so she decided to take the money. She knows what he's capable of, and she chose to settle. You can't be mad of her decisions, but it did show that he did everything, which is why he chose to settle. Thank you. Like, let's focus on that. And that's what I hate about this, because now people are going to try to label her as she's the problematic one, and that's going to be more of the conversation versus the conversation being about what it is that he actually did. Think about the fact that this man still paid. Y'all mad that she took the money, but hello, he offered. Hello, he chose to sell. He wanted to settle. Okay. So we don't know when settlement started. They probably started this morning and he was trying to settle, and maybe she was on some hell no. Maybe she was like, nope. Maybe she sat up there in that room for a strong 8 hours plus and was like, I'm not settling the fucking thing, until somebody, maybe one of her attorneys or somebody finally got in her head and was like, we really can be done with this. Do you want your daughters to see everything in court? When this happens, video, photo is going to come out, and it could have been a situation where she probably was thinking about her kids or something. It was like, you know what? I'll take this. I'm good. I did what I need to do. This, I wasn't playing with his ass. Now I'm out. It could have been that, I, for my selfish reasons, would have liked to have seen it gone further in the courts. Not gonna hold y'all. I would have, but this was her decision. It was her lawsuit. It was her decision. So it is what it is. Okay. Somebody said, y'all mad this girl didn't risk her life taking him to trial. This is a powerful man. I don't even think she would have made it to trial. Someone says, well, he didn't deny the allegations, but the nerve of him to put her through all of that and then wish her and her family well. The fuck, sir, go to hell. I know that's right. Cassie more than likely settled because she knows what he's capable of and believes she'll never get justice any other way. Whew, he deserves jail time. Listen, and it's given that she slick kind of won too. She got the money without having to go through the strenuous stress of a trial, reliving all of the events all over again, right? And somewhat adding a crack or damaging, okay, that reputation of his. So she slick kind of got what she wanted out of it, if that's what she wanted. So we can't say she ain't exposed him, because she very well exposed. She exposed him more than these people on these interviews has exposed this man. And he exposed himself as well when he offered the coin to resolve this matter. He sure fucking did. So yeah, I might be mad as hell, Miss Cassie, because I wanted to apply pressure, but I can't. It's your decision at the end of the day. Somebody said the printer was still warm from printing out the lawsuit. This is the way you keep people from digging into your life. Settle it quickly in hopes to get everyone to forget about it and move on. My question is, RAPE is a criminal act. Where are the criminal charges? Well, that's what I'm wondering, because when I was reading the New York Times, it appears that the statute of limitations on that, well, nope, I'm lying. Let's go backwards, because she still can press criminal charges. I'm sorry. The RAPE took place in California. That was in 2018. She still has time to file criminal charges on him. Girl, I say get your check, get all your check, and I still say go and apply them charges. See, she won over there with New York with getting the money, right? For that, for the assaults and stuff and the beatings or whatever. You need to take your ass to California. And you need to go ahead and press them criminal charges on his ass. In my personal. Okay. Now we don't know if he did it or didn't do it, innocent until proven guilty. But when you have a person that has money and power and they have treated you a certain way over the years, I would feel like that person thinks they own you and that they have access to your body whenever they choose to. So I was surprised that she labeled just this time as a time that he essayed her. He big R'd her. So I was surprised. I would have thought it would have been, more times than that. You know what I'm saying? But she definitely needs to go over to California. Now, I don't know if that could have been a part of the settlement. I don't know how that I don't even know if he could prevent her from doing that with the settlement by saying, hey, if I give you all this money, you have to agree to not go further with the charges or anything in California or whatever. So I don't know, but I'm hoping that hey, go press that button, because he won't be able to get away. I can't. He shouldn't be able to get away with that. I'm sorry. If this happened, and I believe that it did, like, girl, get up on Monday morning and send your attorneys over there. And y'all press them motherfucking charges as hard as you can get them, please. Some people are here to simply bring stuff to the front, clear the path for judgment to happen. His day is coming. Trust. Excuse me. You are right. You are right. It may have triggered something in people to move forward with telling their stories. I just don't want them to get fearful. I just don't want them to get fearful, after she settled so quickly. Is there anything else that you guys are saying? He wasn't giving people their publishing with an NDA for just Cassie. Oh, yeah. I think that it's a lot of legal trouble that's probably headed his way, which is why I was saying I think that he had been cleaning up his image for the past 2 years or so. So this is just one of those things. One of those big things that I hope people don't forget. But our minds be so we shift so quick. By the end of next week after Thanksgiving, it's gonna be a whole nother story, and ain't nobody even gonna be talking about this. We're gonna be moved on to the next thing. Then we're gonna be seeing Diddy out here in these streets, and we ain't gonna think nothing about it. He gonna be back out here with Young Miami, and we ain't gonna be doing that but hearting and tapping the video or the photo, acting like everything's all good. When y'all really need to be asking her, Miami, you okay? You okay over there, girl? Okay. Wink once, bitch. Okay, or blink twice and let us know that you're good. Why are people so mad? He was never in danger of going to jail. Even if he lost this case, all she was gonna get was money. I mean, yeah, that is true. All she was gonna get for the most part, because it's a civil suit and that's what she was suing for. But people were hoping that there would be some type of criminal charges that could come based on the things that happened. But of course, like I said, New York Times did say that the statute of limitations ran out for the crimes or things that happened in New York. She still has time in California to actually press charges against him for RAPE from the incident that took place in 2018. So it's possible he could, I mean, he could potentially go to jail for what he did there. If she were to apply pressure for that particular incident. Did you know his ex-chef sued him in 2017? Yes, she sued him for sexual misconduct. But I don't know what happened with that, because they said that they weren't really trying to hear her case for real. And she also didn't receive all her money for working overtime when it came to, you know, working with him. So yeah, kidnapping and holding someone against their will is a federal crime. It definitely is not over. Well, we shall see. We'll see what's going to happen with Mr. Combs in the future and what's going to, you know, play out for him and what's eventually going to actually stick. But I just wanted to bring you guys the latest news, the latest deets on what's happening. I just want to make sure that you guys are all aware that the case has indeed, or the lawsuit has indeed been settled. That's just where we are. No additional details at this time, and everybody is moving forward. Okay. So that's all that I have for you guys. We had over 1,200 people in the chat. So definitely like up the video, please, if you have yet to do so. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. But I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they died of me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but you run no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.